watching the Rose Table Quarantine Halloween Harvest Festival. Now Halloween might look a little bit differently this year, but don't worry because every Friday this October, I'm releasing a new episode full of at-home Halloween ideas. This week I'm having my quarantine crew, my parents, over for a festive fall lunch. So let's get cooking.
What says fall more than a warm cup of homemade apple cider? This morning I quartered red and green apples and an orange, covered the fruit with water, and added cinnamon sticks, brown sugar, and grated nutmeg. I let that simmer for about 2 hours covered. Spoiler alert, this makes your house smell amazing. Before mashing the fruit against the sides of the pot and letting the cider simmer for another hour before straining the solids and pouring it in a pitcher. And then it's ready to go. Next, I made maple Rice Krispy treats. I've been on a real Rice Krispie treat kick lately. All summer, I made the softest, gooeyest treats, so for the fall festival, I decided to add a maple extract to an already favorite dessert. I cut them into enormous carnival-sized treats and finished them with a melted dark chocolate drizzle and festive fall sprinkles. How cute are these?
I love having a menu that's partially make ahead because it's just so much less stressful when you go to entertain. So now for lunch, we're just gonna do really simple sandwiches, and I've got 2 different kinds of bread and delicious pumpkin butter and apple butter. So we're gonna do the apple butter with Havarti and the pumpkin butter with cheddar. It's gonna be delicious. I did 2 different kinds of bread just to be different. Then I'm just going to take a cute pumpkin cookie cutter. Of course, you can use whatever festive fall cookie cutter you want. And then, how cute is that? Kids will love it. But I will love it too. Our apple and Havarti. This is by far the easiest thing I have ever made in an episode of the Rose Table, but I think sometimes people just overthink. This is just a casual little lunch, and the cutouts is so fun. I don't know about you, but maybe it's because I'm a Disney lover, and it is a fact that everything tastes better shaped like Mickey Mouse. So I just think the cutouts are just kind of festive.
So quick and easy and absolutely adorable. I styled the platter with some rosemary from my garden, some grapes, and some herbed nuts.
Last but certainly not least is Vermont Cheddar Popcorn. It's super easy, everybody has popcorn, and who doesn't love good popcorn? So I just started by whisking together some Vermont Cheddar cheese powder. This is King Arthur Flour brand, it's absolutely delicious. We have truffle salt, mustard powder, and paprika right in here. And I'm just gonna take my freshly popped popcorn. Woo, steaming. This is completely plain popcorn, so it's not, doesn't have butter, doesn't have added salt, nothing. And then I'm gonna pour some melted butter right on top. Yum. Ooh, you can hear it sizzling. Give that a quick little stir, and then I'm just gonna put the powder, the cheese mixture, right on top. Man overboard. I think the cook gets to eat that one, right? And that's literally it. I'm just gonna make sure it's thoroughly coated with the butter and all that cheesy goodness. You've got the smokiness from the paprika, a little something extra with the truffle salt. That looks so good. Perfect. And then to make it extra fun and kind of carnival-y, I am serving it in fun little fall bags.
Okay, this might look like normal popcorn, but it tastes like really fancy cheddar popcorn. For my Harvest Festival, I used my bar cart as a drink station for the apple cider with Harvest Festival on the chalkboard. Fun fact, my dad built this bar cart for me. How cute are these little pumpkin cups? I had a frame with fall decor set in the yard for photo ops. That's always such a fun thing to do at a party. I set up a card table for Tic-Tac-Toe using just electrical tape and some pumpkins for each player. I set all the food out on my 6-foot outdoor table with a fall tablecloth I've had since, well, my mom bought it when I was a little girl. I hung a happy fall banner from my wall and styled the table with lots of white lanterns, mums in fall colors, and lots of pumpkins, of course. I love these fun plates and napkins. Most of my parties are formal dinner parties, so it's pretty rare that I buy paper plates. I think these are just so darling. And of course, the food was a part of the decor too. Instead of my normal course dinner parties, I set everything out on big platters for some outdoor casual fun.
Stuff is so addictive. I absolutely love popcorn. Fun fact, I actually eat popcorn for dinner easily 2-3 Fridays a month. I just don't feel like cooking, and I just make myself a big bowl of popcorn. I worked in a movie theater in high school. I think that's where I got addicted. Hello! Hi! Welcome to the Harvest Festival! Oh my gosh, it's so cute! We have homemade apple cider. I knew you would love this.
Oh my gosh, it all looks so
Thank you. So I also set up Tic-Tac-Toe for us.
Oh my gosh. Dad is gonna win, even though it's not croquet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. In a year where we could be traveling and doing things, what would your dream fall trip be?
Well, I had hoped this year to go see my beloved Beekman boys at the Beekman Farm
Oh my gosh.
in
that's a
Sharon
dream.
Springs, New York, upstate New York, which
Dream.
this is when you want to go. So that's my number one thing on my bucket list, honestly, in life, is to go to Sharon Springs and visit Beekman 1802. I also want to go to the Finger Lakes area in New York, and I don't know if I'll do that when I go to Sharon Springs or if I'll just do a whole nother and spend a lot of time at the Finger Lakes. So looking forward to traveling again someday.
Falling leaves.
But in the meantime, this is fabulous.
Yay. Dazzy, what about you?
Well, I would love to go to Boston. Because I'm thinking about
Boston.
chowder.
Oh my gosh. I
And
could go
winter
for
to
chowder.
me says chowder.
You're craving
Yeah.
And
chowder.
I'm craving chowder, and Boston is the place for chowder.
That's a
And
good
I think
one.
Boston's the best kept secret in the United States.
I have to say New Orleans. I love New Orleans. My Rosies know. But I've only done New Orleans in the spring, and in the fall they have a beignet festival every October. And someday I'm gonna go to that.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I
That
love
would be
beignets.
a great time of year to be in New Orleans, too.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people go because it's like all spooky and stuff, but I'm in it for the beignets.
You're in it for the food, as usual.
As always. Okay, Desi, you can go first.
Okay. Oh,
You know, I've wanted to do this since I was a little girl. Play tic-tac-toe with pumpkins. It's like a life goal of mine right now.
It's really cute. You can do so many different variations of it.
We almost said it's better at squash.
Henry, are you trying to eat my pumpkins?
I didn't even see you.
you can see me. I'm joking.
You're so sneaky. Cheers.
I told you Dad would win.
Do we get to have a Rice Krispie treat?
Absolutely, dig in.
I'm surprised you waited.
I know.
They're delicious.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming. This has just been such a perfect day.
Oh, so wonderful for us. We've been looking forward to it. Perfect way to kick off the season and perfect weather.
I know. Can you believe the falling leaves?
No, how did you arrange that? And the
perfect.
food was fabulous.
Thank you. Well, guys, this has been such a fun day. That's going to do it for the Harvest Festival, but be sure and tune in next Friday for a pumpkin picnic. Cheers.
Ooh.